Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Again, my name is Shikha, and if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. I mostly speak about INFJ stuff and other random things, but mostly about why INFJs behave the way they do. I am an INFJ myself, and I've been analyzing myself for 34 years now, figuring out what the hell's wrong with me. And so I kind of decided to do some videos about it, and you guys have been enjoying them, so I'm going to keep on doing them until you guys say, enough is enough, stop it now. Anyways. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about something that a viewer suggested. I don't remember the name, I apologize. But she asked me, or she or he asked me, if being hopeless or helpless is the biggest fear for an INFJ. And I thought that was so brilliant and so poignant that I really wanted to do a video on it because it is absolutely the freaking truth for us. For me, I don't fear death, I don't mind dying, it's alright, like, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I don't fear public speaking, I can do it, it's not a big deal. I don't fear losing someone, people come in and go out all the time. I don't fear a lot of different things that people would normally fear, but I do fear being helpless or hopeless, which means that I fear not being able to rely on myself. I want to be as strong and independent as possible. I want to be so strong and independent that I never have to rely on anyone on this planet. Not for emotional support, not for physical support, not for financial support, not for anything. I want to be completely independent and able to support myself absolutely perfectly without any help. Now, I'm not saying that, we're an island and we can be on our own forever. I know that I need people around me, blah, 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 that's fine. But in the essence and reality, in like 99% of the time, I want to be independent. I want to be able to support myself no matter what goes on in the world, right? I want to be able to take care of myself. I think that's also a lot of the reasons why INFJs learn how to do all these random things. Like we'll learn how to fix our own car. We'll learn how to fix our own clothes. We'll learn how to, fix our own health. We do all of these things because we never want to rely on anyone. We don't like being helpless. We don't like being hopeless. We don't like relying on other people. We don't like telling people, I am weak and please take care of me, or I need you. Oh my God, those words are like blasphemy to us. I hate saying that. I hate needing other people. I hate relying on other people. I dislike it immensely. Now, I'm not saying that, I don't do it. Of course I do it. I have people who come and clean my apartment all the time, and I'm relying on them, and I'm saying that I need you. Please come and clean my apartment. I go to the doctor when I'm hurt. Like, I go and say, I need you. I need your help. I'm hurt. Please help me. But mostly, as much as possible, we try, as INFJs, to keep within ourselves. You guys have mentioned so many times that you've learned all these random skills because you never want to rely on someone else. I know for myself, I hate going to the hairdresser because I hate going there, having that conversation, and sitting there being reliant on this person and having them cut my hair, taking forever, blah, blah, blah. So I've learned how to cut my own hair. Now, it doesn't look perfect, obviously, as you guys can see. But I do it once a month just to get rid of the split ends, and that's it. I don't really give a rat's ass because I really don't want to rely on someone for that. Same thing with shopping. I love online shopping for that because you don't have to rely on a salesperson. You don't have to talk to anyone. Just get your stuff. You know what it's all about, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with my computer. I've learned, interestingly enough, how to fix a lot of the different things in my computer. I've learned how to download a lot of random technical things. I've learned how to do a lot of technical things because I don't want to rely on anyone about that. I do all of my SEO work, all my website work, all my stuff myself because I hate asking someone for help. Now, again, a lot of things that I say about INFJs, we are like that, but I'm not saying that's a good thing. Just like it's not a good thing that we have trust issues. It's not a good thing that we have a hard time relying on other people. It's a bad thing, actually. I think it's not a good thing. We are a social animal. We live in society for a reason. We are social beings. We should be relying on other people. We should allow ourselves to be vulnerable. We should allow ourselves to be weak because that's what builds bonds. That's how you build strong bonds with people. When you tell them, I need you, please help me, and then they can say the same thing to you. Now, we have not a hard time at all if someone comes to us and asks for help. In fact, we expect it. We expect people to come to us and say, please help me. It happens to us all the time. We're counselors, for God's sake. So people come to us all the time and say, please help me. I feel like I need something, blah, blah, and we're there for them. But when it comes to us doing exactly the same thing with other people, no, we don't want to do it. We hate it. We feel like it's like one of the worst things we could possibly do. It's like one of those things where we'd rather die than ask for help, which is not good. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I don't want you guys to do it. I want you guys to learn how to be vulnerable. And I say this often. I've said this in a lot of different videos. Just because, it's because I'm saying that we do these things doesn't mean that it's a good thing, right? So I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to learn to be more vulnerable. What I've started doing myself is starting taking small baby steps with it. So I'll ask people for little things, I'll ask people for help with fixing a bag. I don't want to ask for it. I hate asking for it, but I'm doing it because I'm, first of all, relying on someone else and learning how to do that. I'm practicing the art of being vulnerable and of asking for support. But also, I'm creating bonds. People like being needed. People like being wanted. People like doing things for other people. It makes them feel good, and then it builds a bond with them. And it's a good way to build our social structures, our social networks. I think that's one of the reasons why we're so alone on this planet as INFJs, because we don't build our social networks. We do everything ourselves. We rely upon ourselves. We don't have any kind of support system, and then we're always alone. If we just let ourselves be vulnerable a little tiny bit, just a tiny little bit. It doesn't have to be like you give your life up for that person, but you ask them for little things, Go and ask a person for a little bit of help. Show them a little bit of hurt. Show them a little bit of your vulnerability. Tell them a little bit of your story. And share yourself a little bit, and then build social bonds that way, social structure. So you have people to rely upon. So when you want to ask for the big things, when you need something really major, when you are in the hospital and you need help, or you are going to a surgery and you need someone to drive you home, blah, blah, you have someone to call upon, because a lot of times we don't. That's what I noticed in my life in the past, that I needed people for like minor things like this or major things like that, and I had no one to ask, because I hadn't built those social structures. So little by little, I'm doing that. So now I have people to ask. I can message someone and be like, I'm having a bad day. Can I just vent to you? Or, I really need you to do something for me. Can you do this for me? So things like that. We just need people around us. We are not an island. We cannot do it all ourselves. I know we'd want to. I know it's the worst thing for us to ask for help, but it is really important for us to learn how to do that. Now, you guys are probably going to get very icky by this video. You're going to think, oh, no, don't tell me that. I know, because I don't like saying this out loud either, but it's important for you guys to hear it, and important for me to hear it as well, because I really have to learn, please be vulnerable. Please ask for help. Please do it. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're safe and sound, and this world is there to support you. All the people in it are there to support you. Right? Not only that, but I guess it'll build trust as well, right? Because if you ask someone to do something for you, and then they do it, then you realize, oh, I can actually trust this person, and that in itself is a great thing for us. Because again, as I've said before, we have trust issues. You guys know this already, all right? I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope that you found it interesting, but also useful. And I hope that you will take on some of the tips that I've given you, some of the ideas and advice that I've given you to try and be more vulnerable. Try and ask for support. Try and ask for help. It's all right to be helpless. I know we don't like it, but it's all right. It's not a big deal. It shouldn't be, at least, okay? I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys will keep on watching my videos. I have a bunch of videos on the INFJs, about 100 or so of them. So if you guys are interested, you can go check those out. And if you guys are interested in future videos or video suggestions, or if you have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.